am Jacy.
And I'm Kacy
From Craft Life, and we're here today to teach you how to make a tie-dye smiley face. And the supplies you'll need to make this are a damp t-shirt and cotton works vest. And last time we used soda ash, and this time we aren't going to use it, but you can use soda ash if you want.
You will also need a tie-dye kit, and we got ours from AC Moore.
You will also need rubber bands, and usually the rubber bands come inside of the tie-dye kits.
You will need washable markers or a pencil.
You will need paper towels.
You will need gloves.
And something that you can use to protect your surface, like a garbage bag or a tablecloth. We like to use a basket inside of a pan because it is a very clean way to do tie-dye, mostly because all of the tie-dye falls into the pan, not all over your surface. And we can use this over and over again. And you can buy both the pan and the basket at the dollar store. So please get your supplies and we'll begin. Once you have soaked your shirt in water, it should be damp. And we're going to turn it over to the back side. Now we're going to fold our shirt in half. Once you have your shirt completely folded in half, you can use a bowl or a plate or something circular that you can trace half a circle onto your shirt with. I am using a bowl, so I'm just going to turn it over. And I'm going to put it up towards the top a little bit. I don't want it right in the center. And you can place it wherever you want. And I'm going to have it line up with half of my bowl. Now you're going to take a washable marker or a pencil, and we're going to trace around the bowl. Now you should have half of the circle drawn, and we're going to put on the face. Now we are going to draw the mouth on our face, and I'm going to put mine about 3 inches away from where my bottom of the circle is. And the reason I'm doing this is because the dye does bleed and you don't want your mouth to blend in with the bottom of your circle. So now I'm going to take a different color, so I'm going to use red. And now you're going to take your marker and draw your smile on. Now we're going to make our eye. And when you are making it, you're going to want to put it straight up from where you ended your mouth. I'm going to put it right around here and just mark it where you want your eye. Now your face is drawn, and we are going to get ready to rubber band it. This is what your shirt is going to look like once you are done rubber banding it. This is Kacy's shirt, and now I'm going to rubber band my shirt. We're going to start off by rubber banding the eye. So I'm going to go under my shirt, and using your fingers, you're just going to push it up, and then you're going to scrunch it up. And make sure when you are scrunching it, you have both sides of your shirt. Now I'm going to take a small rubber band, and I'm just going to rubber band my eye. And again, make sure that you have both sides of your shirt when you are rubber banding it. Now you are finished rubber banding your eye. Now I'm going to rubber band the circle. So I'm going to turn my shirt. Make sure that your shirt is still in half. And now I'm going to scrunch it. And when you are scrunching, you can take large pieces and just put them together. And make sure that you have the front and the back of the shirt when you are doing this. So make sure that each time you pinch it, you are grabbing both the front and the back. You can turn your shirt as you go because you're going to want to keep it scrunched in a straight line. Now I'm going to have Kacy hold this for me while I slide a rubber band underneath the front. And now I'm going to line my rubber band up with my line, and I'm going to wrap it around again. Make sure it is tight. I only needed to wrap it twice, but you may need to wrap it more times. It depends on your shirt and your rubber bands. And if you want, you can also add on another rubber band. But now we're going to also scrunch up the mouth a little bit because we are going to have to dye this as well. So we're just going to scrunch this up. And just leave it like this. Now I'm going to slide my shirt. And you can add as many colors to your shirt as you want, but the amount of colors is determined by how many rubber bands you put onto your shirt. So each time I put on a new rubber band, that section becomes a new color. So I'm just going to add on my rubber band. And I'm going to wrap this around right here because I'm going to leave this much to add color. That will be one color. I'm going to add another color. And if your shirt is like this, you can also scrunch it up a little bit to make it look nice. And then add your rubber band on. Besides the smiley face, I'm going to be able to have 3 other colors to my shirt, and you can also add on more rubber bands and make your section smaller to add more color to your shirt. And now we are ready to tie-dye our shirt. I have my dyes ready, and I also made my rubber bands tighter, so I wrapped them around again because you want to make sure that each rubber band is wrapped around very tight. And now I'm going to use my black dye, and I'm going to go along this line to outline my circle in black. Then I'm going to make my eye black and my mouth black. So I'm going to start by outlining this. Now I'm going to put black on my eye, and you're just going to fill it until it turns black. Make sure your mouth is a straight line, and now we're going to take our black and we're just going to go across it, and do not put too much dye on this part. You do not want your mouth to be too thick. Now I'm going to take my yellow and I'm going to fill in the rest of my white. Now I'm going to do each section a different color, and I'm going to start with blue. I have finished my first side, and now I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. But before we put it back down, we're going to pick it up and then wipe it. Now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to begin tie-dyeing the other side the same way, and I'm going to make a black line right here. I'm going to finish off the mouth, and then I'm going to do the eye with black. Now I'm going to do the eye. I'm just going to take it and go right into the center. And now I'm going to do the mouth, and I'm going to be very careful when I'm doing this. Do not put out too much dye. We're just going to make a straight line across. Now I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm going to fill in all of the white spots that I can see. Now I'm going to continue my pattern all the way down. I just finished dyeing my shirt, and now I'm ready to wrap it up. I laid my tie-dye shirt down on my cling wrap, and now I'm just going to fold it over like this. If you want, you can also put yours in a plastic bag. Now my shirt is wrapped, and I'm going to let it sit overnight, but you can follow the instructions on your tie-dye kit, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. We just let our shirts sit overnight, and this is our favorite part of making tie-dye shirts. Now we're going to open them up and see what they look like. Now we're going to open up our shirts, and we're going to cut our rubber bands. And if you would like to save your rubber bands, you can just unwrap them. Now for the moment of truth, we're going to open up our shirts. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Okay. Yay, it turned out! It turned out so good.
It turned out.
It turned out so good. These are so cool. Now we are going to wash our shirts in cold water and put a little bit of detergent in it. And then we're going to show you what they look like when they're on. This is what our shirts look like when they're done and on. And here's the back.
We had so much fun making these shirts.
We really did, and tie-dye is so much fun.
It is.
And you can use whatever colors you want, and you can get creative when making your tie-dye shirts. And we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you make a shirt, we would love to see it. Our Instagrams are Craft Life USA
And Craft Life USA 2, the number 2.
And please don't forget to like us on Facebook, put it on Pinterest, and subscribe
Right here on YouTube.
We hope you're living a craft life just like us. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!